Hey guys, it's Nemo and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. You may have seen the news or read the news recently that Crusader Kings 3 has been announced, and that's something I'll definitely be looking into. And I thought, well, while we're waiting for that to come out, let's get another episode of this game, The House of Cerdicing, onto the YouTube and see how far we can get before we get that other game. Hopefully we can finish off the next 300 years and just get this one done. I've been doing it for a while. I did want to do some other challenges and things like that. There are some Monarchs challenges out. If any of you are interested, you can get the Monarchs challenges, and you can, if you log in your Paradox account, you can earn rewards for your Crusader Kings 3 experience. So let's go forth. What have we got? Eldest son went to join the knights. So now our second son is Prince. So Egbert now becomes a spare. So the Duchess of Aragon, I'm actually going to marry her to one of my other sons. There we go. So that means that we're going to control parts of the Holy Roman Empire. This is Aragon down here. So, where's her? There she is. Okay, so she rules this land. The knights are nearly finished, and we can start pushing into France. We're nearly done with... Oh, I thought we were done with Scotland. Okay, let's have a look. Offer vassalization? Nope. I apologise if I don't speak as much. I am in the middle of a cold. And hopefully that will go away soon. Where's my retainers gone? Or have I not got retainers? Nope, here are my retainers. All the way down in Paris. Okay, is that all I have? 7,000. Oh, it should be, but they fought a war. Let's get down here and get them. We want to go and finish up Scotland, get it back into the fold. Okay, load it up. Come back up here. Rebellious little Scots, who do they think they are, eh? Right, let's force vassalization on these people. Alan Dunbar, eh? I can't, why? Just vote, please vote for me. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is get the council to agree with me. So we need to buy them off. Let's start buying them off. Yes, you will. You will accept my offer. Oh, he won't. Okay. That's annoying. Just spent money on him. Okay. Request disguise council support. Request the steward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'll have to fix up my court chaplain soon because he was incapacitated, which means he's probably perished. Okay, so that's a bit annoying. Right, let's replace this guy here with the Prince Archbishop. So it's going to be tough because the power brokers of the Empire see differently to the way I see things. Duke of Alemannia offer a non-aggression pact. My son. Stewardship. 16. She'll do. She's close to his age. Okay, so I wonder then, will my council allow me to go to war with Desmond, what is left of Ireland? Yes, they will. So we can force vassalization there. So, back to Ireland. Now, let's go to war here. Force vassalization. And into Desmond. Battle of Cork. Okay, let's hope that we can conquer what is left. The Empress, hey? Okay, so the Scots are bringing them back into the fold anyway, so that's all good. Okay, someone just died. My father, okay. So we should almost have that war done. 10 territories I have. My stewardship must have come down. Ah, Trigger, there we go. So what I might do is give this county to one of my sons. Give it to Egbert. He can be the Duke of Penthier. He's not going to really have too much power, because he doesn't have too much land. Okay, so that victory is won. So we've vassalized those guys, but now we have to try and... Wish there was a way to culture convert without just having to live there. Because these guys are still Nahua, which was from the old invasion that we had. From the Castle Island, that's just going to Essex. From the Aztec invasion. Oh, club-footed. We can just make him into a missionary. He can have faith. Okay, I need to go back and get that. Oh, they're gone. Okay, there were raiders in the land, but they're now gone. For some reason, is that all I can do? Oh, I can probably do a bit more, but we should be right with our retainers at the moment. You want to get your retainers up to around 10,000. Makes it a lot easier to fight wars when you can use your own men instead of your vassals. my son's wife. No. Stay out of that. Get the ambition. Make a friend. We have a couple of buildings on the way. Grand Cathedral. And then there's a Middlesex Fortress. Okay, I'm going to have to return because the Norwegian king has raiders in my land. Nothing worse than raiders and bandits and rebels and ugh. Okay, let's go and deal with these raiders. What do we think we're living in the 800s, 900s, eh? Where raiding was rife. When the Scandinavian warriors, the Norwegians and the Swedes and the Danes decided that going Viking was a great idea. Caused massive amounts of fear throughout the world. Okay, so the knights look like they're going to fall into our land soon, which will be good. Because once the knights are in, or the land of the knights are in, shipyards are good if you want money. Then we can focus on the rest of our French kingdom. Okay, Castletown's making money. Go to shipyard, make some more money. Go to Castletown, yep. Been a bit slack on my own domain. Money wins wars, not men. Money first, then men. You need the money so you can buy the men, and then you can win the war. But a lot of times you don't need to go to war if you've got the money, because you can just buy people off. And buying off is just as effective as storming in there and going to war. So we want to get, I'm thinking if we get down to the Loire and then push this territory here into the Ardennes. But I don't know if we have claims. Let's have a look. We're getting claims here. We do have a claim on, oh, that's up in Scotland. We've got a claim on the Knights. We can always have a border war. Have we got a non-aggression pact with these guys? The Merovingi. No. Okay. We can always try to do a there's no great campaigns, that's a bit annoying. But if we do de jure claims, that'll be just for that territory there. Let's actually establish these guys as a tributary state at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to Let's just check their strength. 20,000. 34,000. Tributary states will allow them to be allied to us. I'm going to pull my men off the border. Actually, I'll leave them on the border. Because what we'll do is we'll get some mercenaries. These guys might cost a fair bit, so we're going to have to win this war quite quickly. As you can see, they're already costing me a fortune. So what we'll do is we'll declare war, make them a tributary state. At this present time, on the ships, gents. This is where I'm always talking about money wins wars. The richer you are, the more mercenaries you can get. The more mercenaries you get, the more likely you are to win a battle or win a war. So let's get the levies up now. Let's bring these levies over here. Get all these guys. Alright, let's finish this battle. Okay, bring them down here. Now, oh, St. Paul's. I lost the Battle of St. Paul's. What? Oh, ha! That is why. Right, get our men to go. Okay, let's just leave. Damn it, one of my councillors just called me to do something I probably didn't want to do. A vote for free inheritance. No way. Limited inheritance is better because then you don't go losing all your territory. He's voted for inheritance, for inheritance. Oh, they all are. Well, that's going to split the empire to pieces. If only when you got this big you had enough power to control your territory. As a supreme monarch. Absolute monarch. Okay, so that war is won. So these guys are now... Asturias is a tributary, not Asturias. Austrasia is a tributary state, and send a holy order. You can go to the there you go. Go there. So we won that war. We won that because we have a lot of men and we have a lot of money. Here we go. Right, let's bring them back. So they're essentially a buffer state now. Yep, which is good. So if we check out our Dominion, Britannia, this is part of Britannia. So we've got bits and pieces of old France. Hey, look at the Byzantine Empire. The Roman Empire, eh? Okay. Holy Roman Empire is pretty big as well. Gets like this towards the end of games, like Crusader Kings, where powers aren't able to hold on to themselves. Little kingdoms get absorbed. Massive empires rise up. Alright. So we should see that money return pretty quickly. Now that we dominate France. Thank you. He's not going to be vassalized. He doesn't want that to happen. So, maybe we can turn our attentions to Germany. Probably not, because look, the King of Germany himself has 33,000 men. The Emperor has 56,000 men, so I'm outnumbered. If it was something like Total War, where I got to control battles and supply and things like that, I would do it. I would take that war. Negotiate. So we got other raiders hanging around our country. Not sure where. Alright. It was Bjorthric who was engaged Aragon. Now we need to try and change this free inheritance back. Get some vice royalties in. Yep. It looks like it'll limit our vassals, but if we have vice royalties, we can have a viceroyalty of Ireland, a viceroy of Scotland. I don't know if it'll happen though. Rejected. Okay. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to launch a war. In here. And we're going to declare the war for... Yep, we're going to go for Amiens. Okay, so send the men across the border. Oh, what? Another law? Which means, see the count, this is the problem with the council sometimes, is they start to take the power away from the king. So see how they're now getting power down here. We don't want them to get any more power. But we haven't got the power ourselves to take on the entire empire alone. Okay, I just gotta watch out for this rebel army down here, because that comes back to my retainers. It is, run, ooh. Okay, we're about to win that fight. Wow, we won that fight easily. We should have been massacred just by weight of numbers. Okay. Add those guys to the retinue. So when you're fighting wars, capitalize on rebel wars if you can. Capitalize on split forces, because it's when they split their armies up is when you get the power. Hope my heir has a son soon. Send them back to the capital to defend that. Not that I think we'll need them. And this is how you slowly... I know it's slow, but that's a lot of Crusader Kings, especially endgame, where you get all your victories slowly and piecemeal. But in this way we're going to continue there. It's war. It's not what you'd like to endorse. Righteous King, we request that you honour your obligation. Yeah, why not? War's prestige. So we'll march our armies in a minute over to help out. Well, we just got Amiens. So we defeated the Austrasian revolt. We're going to transfer his vassalage over to Prince Archbishop. Transfer vassalage to the Prince Archbishop. Where are you? Oh, that's right. We need to go to the Prince Archbishop. And then we transfer the vassalage of the Earl of Amiens. The Pope's formed a defensive alliance against us. Wonder if he thinks that's going to help. Right, let's go and liberate Trier. Another son. Wife and I are popping kids out like it's going out of fashion. Okay, so we won that battle. We won that nice and easily. Defeat of a trade post. So they must have attacked in the north. Now the problem with the Germans is they're probably going to have more allies than I am. Because as you can see, he's got... Friesland's his vassal. I don't like to split my armies just in case, but... Finish the siege up there. Send him to Templar. That'll ruin someone's dynasty. My daughter. When you get medicine, never take anything. Oh yuck, I'm gonna lose my men. Maybe. Yes, lose my men. The old trick. Alright, I need to... We're getting poorer and poorer by the day, so I need to actually get rid of my men at the moment. We've done what we can in that war. We expanded our territory. We're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the levies. We're going to actually send the retainers home to England for their safety. And then we're going to get rid of the ships. So France is going to be our buffer for the motherland, the homeland. I'd rather not lose any French territory, but I'd rather lose French territory than lose territory in the British Isles. But I don't think that the Germans are going to come across. Just make sure they aren't coming across. Alright, once we get that little pocket there of the Knights, that'll be good, because that'll be the northern coast of France, all under our control. Okay, so the whole, it looks like we weren't going to win that anyway. The Holy Roman Emperor has joined the war. There's no way they're going to win. So Austrasia will be excommunicated, I'd say. Spy Master, I'll put the Duke of Essex in. Godwin, my son, had a son, Eadbert. who has a hair lip. It's unfortunate, and he's sick. Poor kid. Okay, Cologne. Yeah, they're over here raiding now. Prince. So this is all over, this war. Let's go with shipbuilding. Cavalry tactics. Popular customs. Alright. Game thought it was funny to give my character a flu as well as myself. Now this kid is new king. I should be able to go to war with him too. So let's take the Vermandois if we can. Yep. Right, let's go and grab Vermandois. Send our men back across the sea. Sorry. Alright, bring all the men together into one army. This will be alright if we can get this before they become united again. That will mean that we have been able to take 2 territories in this war. Okay, get this siege here done. And that'll be, as I said, 2 territories, as long as the Germans don't attack my army here, because I'm still part of the war against Germany. Okay, what can I do with my daughter? Let's find her a husband. We need an alliance though, don't we? A Longobardia. I really can't see anything good there. Let's just hold on to her for a moment. Wait until she turns. If she turns 20 without me having an ally of some sort, then what we can do is we can just send her on her way. Now, he's the heir. House of Agilolfing. He'll do. He's young, but heir to the Duchy of Brunswick. This is Brunswick up here, this territory. Allying with France might give us the opportunity to retake French territory. We'll see. This better work. ally with the Duke of Brunswick? Can I ally with the King of France? Probably not, because different family. Okay. That doesn't matter. See, there's 21,000 Germans there that I'm worried about. And I really haven't got the money. Okay, so the Duchess of Aragon. Let's get an alliance with her, just in case. Come on. Keep my eye on that German army. Where are they? Going south, okay. So if the young king dies, then we can go and get more territory in France. But that requires the young king to die. It's over here. I didn't even know I had land over there. There you go. That is a long, long way to go and protect some territory. I'm sorry, mate, I can't get over there to help you out. I'm not going that far. When the Empire is all over here at the present time. Okay, so the army of Austrasia is recovered. Come on, come on. Okay, that siege is won. Oh, we're so low on money. We need to just, after this conquest of this territory, we just need to relax. Okay, so there's a band out here, I think. No. There's a ship up here. Have I got land up here? I do. Wow. I have land everywhere and I didn't even know about it. Anyway, let's finish this war. Because we should just fight one war at a time. Even though we're fighting the Germans as well. So the King of Austrasia has lost the war. Which means that, yeah, he should be replaced, and he has been. Need to find an army and destroy it. I'm going to need to return to come on, I need an army. Need an army to destroy. If we get back this territory, actually, it should do it. Come on, come on. Oh, it hasn't. It's only given us 99 still. Ugh. Come on. good. More land. Okay. Shit, we're gonna come back. Dunno. Right, let's drop our fleets. No wonder we were struggling. We had hired armies. I didn't realise we had mercenaries still. There you go. Alright, now I need to find someone to live in that land. I've got another son, don't I? No, but he's Aragon. He became the Duke of Aragon. So I don't want to give him any land that is in French territory. Let's just create a new vassal. We'll invite a noble to court. And we will grant him Vermandois. And then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer that land to the Prince Archbishop. Transfer vassalage, Earl of Vermandois. Alright, time to now start rebuilding the coffers because it has just diminished so much. Alright, let's trade these guys out. That's 180 gold. And they won't take that guy, so we're just going to release him. Bertrand de Merovingi. Okay, my threat's nice and high. It's not what you want. Alright, let's just hang around for a little bit. There's not much else we can really do until we get that money up. So is this my son? He is my son. I'm going to send him to the Templar. Actually, can you assemble a mercenary company to start with? So what we'll do is we'll use his mercenary company to hopefully make us money. So you return to Westminster, briefings again. Something the way about the impression she must have had throughout it. Sealed from the Protector General himself. Good. Steward. We got any high ranking? We've got a lot of earls, so we'll just use this earl here. Another revolt up here again. Let the Scots deal with it to start with. Ellsworth, granddaughter, send her to a nunnery. Vice pregnant again. Let's check out here. Oh look, we got another king. Or is it the young boy? It might be the young boy. No, yes. Yes it is. It's not really going to help him. He hasn't really got that much land, does he? The rebels now. Okay. So the Middle Saxon band should bring us money, hopefully. They have 2,500 men. Proposes that we send more troops, making them a bigger, better mercenary band. Yeah, why not? You can have more men. Sigrid. Duty. Okay, we just beat those guys out pretty well. So she wants to go back and travel. I bet you she's going to stay there. Seems like she likes China. I reckon medieval China may have been one good place. I'd love to see in Crusader Kings Crusader Kings 3, if they have what am I saying? The Chinese Empire and the Japanese, because they were around in the medieval. It would be so cool. I mean, I know it's Crusader Kings, but can you imagine being able to play like, you know, the dynasties of China or the samurai in Japan? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Battle of Fulham. Okay, yep, that marriage can go ahead. Drop off our men. Doesn't look like the Middle Saxon band is actually out for hire, which is annoying because that'll decrease my levy intake. So there's now another war. This young fella, Aubrey, his war is over. There's another war here now against, where are they? Okay, so that's why I couldn't find them. The Wealth, the House of Wealth, or the Guelphs, as they're known in German. That's one house. I really love playing the House of Wealth when I play this game. One of my favourite medieval houses. Anyway, we're going to take territory off her now. We're going to take Shat. Hopefully we've got enough men already down there. Let's get our retainers then. I mean our levies. And we're going to go over. We're going to increase the size of the Empire Britannia. So 8,000, they'll fit in 100 boats easy. send these ships home because they're just going to cost money. The only thing is that it would, if I had landed in Santian, for example, the county below, the province below, it could have been bad because you can catch its armies off from supply. So the more you just fight along the border, the more likely you're going to hold on to supply. Fair bit of disease around. Let's have a look what disease is plaguing. Syphilis, you dirty bombs. Okay, let's get this one done. If she dies, there's a new king actually in Australia. I should be able to. I'm so nickname popular. You deserve a good name. Festive, the handsome, the mule. Yeah, the festive will do. A son was born to Godwin. He's not my son. Look, he's different to the others, which means that he's a bastard child. Ooh. Yes, do that. So now that we can hopefully get an alliance between the Roman Empire. No, we can't. Good try, it was a try. We're gonna not do that again. I wouldn't encourage it in real life. I shouldn't encourage it in gaming. Unless we were doing roleplay. The character's an absolute grub or something. No way. The Jews aren't the problem. It's people not liking the Jews that are the problem. Jews are always there when there's wealth. And a lot of the time in medieval kingdoms, it was the Jews, oh bollocks, that created the wealth of the kingdom. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, Empire's starting to fall apart. I hate it when that happens. Okay, we got almost no money left. I don't think we will win this war. Because we're about to be bankrupt. The Grand Mayor, good. And we're out of money. This means all our monuments have stopped, everything. Call my son, yep. Going to send him to the Knights. The Hospitaliers. Okay, we may be able to win this battle. Because we're fighting on the river. Ah, what? You know what? Let's call it. Call that war. White peace. Well, that's a shame, because that could have been 3 territories that we had taken. I could have should have called my levies to war. Never mind. Hindsight is a beautiful thing. An alliance with the Roman Empire. Well, that'll allow me to do any war with anybody. Just throw the levies in there. Okay. Retainers will start to build up again, that's good. Gonna have to sit for a bit, I think. The Germans. What am I at war with the Germans for? German Ducal War. Oh, I'm not even interested in that. I'm going to surrender that. You can have it. I'm not fighting a war over a piece of land that I'm not even interested in. Alright, well, it's been relatively successful. Money coming in at the moment, slowly. There we go, we're now, okay, it's going to take a while to bounce back into the good lots of money. Let's just hope it happens quick. Alright, let's get to January 1177 and we'll call it there. Looks like my heir is going to die. I can do that. Go to the party. The Prince Archbishops. Alright. Anyway guys, that's Crusader Kings 2 for the day. We've had relative success, 2 of 3 counties that we went for we got. We are relatively poor though, and we need to get building up that again. So, we'll keep our conquest of France going, and hopefully we can take all the borders and all the territory over towards the Rhine and down to the Pyrenees. Thanks for joining me, and stay safe out there.